let's go back to where you did that 2003.
When I started the labels,
yeah,
it was 2003/2004. I started Storm Productions. And I signed Search and Destroy, Dubchild, Toasty Boy, and that's where it really sort of started, you know.
What gave you the motivation to start the label? Was it because you
well, originally I was, all them guys were on signed to Fragile Beats,
right, okay,
which is owned by a guy called DJ Jon Boda,
right,
he's from Leicester.
Right.
And he was like a garage DJ like early on, but he was one of the pioneers making the music before it was even called dubstep. And he had that label Fragile Beats, he had Dubchild on there, me, Search and Destroy, and kind of like he started his label and he was going to really push it because there wasn't really a lot of labels about it, you know.
Yeah,
and he was like, he just wanted to put out good music, and he was really passionate about the music. He just put money into it and be like, look, I want to put good music out. Don't care if it sells. What I want to do, you know. And that's how it was back then. It was a chance. And the label, for whatever reasons, didn't really happen and blah blah blah. But so there was a lot of good music around me, and there was no labels. There was Temper, Ammunition. That was the only real label, and Hot Flush. That's the only labels at the time, really. And then you had your grand labels that sort of crossed over now, and they're like Dunval and stuff.
Right, yeah.
So I just thought, you know what? It's a waste to have all these tunes hanging around me and not be able to put them out.
And to a wider audience.
Yeah, well, I just thought, you know, it's good music, and it is underground. And I just thought, you know what? I took the artist that was meant to be on Fragile. I started storming, started putting the tunes out. I was DJing on Rinse, had a show on Rinse. Just started putting the music out, you know. I used to press them up myself and take them down to the shops.
Send them out the big car.
So, you know, that's how it started, and it's just progressed from there. You know, it's gone from one extreme to the other now, where you can't press it off.
So you've got two labels now. You've got two record labels.
Three.
You've got three, right?
Got Storming, which I started, and then that was kind of like when Breakbeat Garage was sort of like Zinc, Orange J's, Wires, and that sort of sound. And like I was working with like newer producers. And then 2004, 2005, kind of like when the dubstep really started to pierce through, like Digital Mystics and stuff. I started making more music like that, and I thought I'd start another label called Dub Police to put that sound out on to keep them separate, you know. And then just rolled that through, signing new artists, you know, like just wanted to give them a platform to sort of put their music out, like unheard people, sort of work and build them up. And as that was rolling, Some Soldiers come about. I started that because I had loads of music myself, and I started Rusto. He moved down from Leeds, and I started putting his music out along with mine, and we kept sort of our stuff for Some Soldiers. Dub Police was like new artists, and Storming was that sort of sound. So I'm not greedy. I was just trying to roll it out. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of a quick start of how the labels really evolved, you know. But I enjoy it. I still love doing the labels.
A bit about your background.
Well, I met these guys, the Dub Police guys, back in 2006, 2007. Just linking up, going to the first events, being a fan of the music. It was a good look to link up with them. Just got asked to MC, right? Before the Fabric CD, Fabric 37, linked up with these guys, started MCing, and then all the kind of things changed. Really, dubstep was a few people kind of getting together, you know, a few small clubs in London, like Bristol, you know, there was a few things happening. And then after that, kind of seeing everything just.
Was you always an MC?
I've done a bit of all sorts, DJ, producing, just mucking about, you know, twiddling the knobs, going, oh, that sounds alright, you know. I'm professed to be a producer, I write lyrics, sing songs. The MC kind of style, the dubstep started different to being a rapper, you're usually hosting the parties. It's very much like the sound system, the DJs play the dance and the tunes. It's more kind of just hosting the sound.
Good connection between the DJ and the sound system, that connection that brings both together. And for me, it worked. He's the best in the scene. That's why I work with him so much. He knows how to roll the boat.
It's going up the front, it's going up now.
No, but he is. He knows how to. He brings them in, you know. I play the music, he brings them in, and it works really well. It's a good look, you know. And,
it's part and parcel really, a DJ and MC, because that's what it used to be.
From like the dubplate culture, the sound system culture, kind of still has a connection with dubstep music, the whole garage linking up with like the club areas, and the MC thing. I say the difference between what Brian was doing at the time and how, say, places like Crazy D, Kiss FM, catch up, but then you start different. And when you're doing it in a party situation, it definitely has that, like, you can see the link between the cultures and how drum bass, garage, and these kind of things. It's different. Definitely an MC, the dubstep thing works as a host.
Do you think as an MC, because you see with like drum and bass, the MC is more, you know, it's getting the crowd hype, and do you think it's like, more relaxed, it's more intimate?
The thing is with dubstep, which is why I think it's really helped it along the way. I've got nothing against MCs, they do their thing. I like listening to like MC, you know, grime MCs, drum bass MCs, but I feel like dubstep is all about the music, you know? And that's what that's the bottom line. It's about the music, about the beats and the bass.
So it's a lot more intimate.
It's about that. Yeah. And then if you're going to come along and, you know, sort of try and overtake that music, it makes it completely pointless.
Yeah, true.
And people try to do it, and it hasn't worked because it's not what we do.
No, that's right.
It's the connection, you know.
The music's pushing it forward.
It's perpetuating itself.
Yeah, I think the progression every day. I mean, like the way people make music now, it can be a lot quicker.
Yeah, true.
You might spend weeks and weeks trying to get a sound. Now you can on your iPhone and make a tune or something. I think definitely these things are moving pretty fast with the music, but the MC side of things is definitely keeps it together. It's not, we're not trying to overpower the music. It's being inside.
It's just a connection.
Especially in the rave, in the party, it's definitely that in the party. It's very live, which is hard to record and hard to put down. It's
hard to get it on vinyl, but it works in the
definitely. Something you have to be there in the party. You know, it's like if you hear a dubstep tune that's, you know, it's mostly 50 hertz, 40 hertz. You're not going to hear it maybe on your headphones or something. You want to hear it on a pig. The sound system tonight.
It's killer.
Yeah, they played a couple of tunes tonight, which kind of just, you know, you go, that's a serious system in there. Yeah, definitely. And that's the vibes right now. Being in the party,
so let's take it to the studio now. You as a producer, when you're trying to find, do you listen to, you know, types of music to get inspiration, or do you just?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm very like, I don't play any instruments. I'm not musical in that way. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't play nothing at all. And I wish I did when I was younger, because it helped me out a lot now. But I've always been around music. Always. My dad's a record collector. He collects. His record collections are crazy.
That helps.
And my older brother's a record collector. And my younger brother's a record collector. Right. So literally, I've grown up listening to tape backs from Rocky and Det. My brother was a massive hip hop head, like Gangsta and Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep. Do you know what I mean? In the early times. And then so I sort of had that. My dad was into punk and 50s music and 60s music, and so I had that as well. So I've always had music around me. So I've just been into music, and I still am. Like when I get a chance, I go to HMV or wherever. Do you know what I mean? I don't fucking say HMV. Go to a shop, and I just
have a shop so available.
Yeah, that's it. I just go there and I just literally just go. I just buy anything.
So you're still digging in the crates?
Yeah, I buy hip hop on CDs. I buy Florence and the Machines. I buy Lily Allen. I buy some pipe music. I just like listening to music. I just think it's good, and I think if you narrow yourself down too much to like, well, I make dubstep, I listen to dubstep, then you're just gonna sound like every other person. You're gonna water yourself down. I think it's good to get inspiration.
Is that what you think that separates you from?
Well, I like to think so. Do you know what I mean? I like to think that I listen to stuff outside the scene and then bring an element of it to what I do, you know?
Yeah,
and that's important to me. I just like music, and I don't go out and say, right, I'm going to try and make a dance floor tune, or I just make what I make. I just sit in the studio, whatever comes out, comes out. I think that's the best way to be. You enjoy it, it's natural, you know, and you're going to get people saying this and that and that and that, but, you know.
Do you find with playing with yourself as well, do you find music now is much more accessible as in like a producer side, you know, like anybody can do it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
which do you find that's a good thing?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it gives everyone the opportunity to sort of like have a go. You know what I'm saying? Whereas before, if you wanted to make a tune, you had to book a studio, get in there and have an engineer with you, and it was costly. But that's why I think UK music at the moment is amazing. You know, like Tiny Temper's #1. Like I was listening to radio today. It's just UK music. There's dubstep. There's the funky thing going on. There's the grime, and it seems to be hitting the charts now. And it's not like cheesy. It's good music, and it's working. I think that's been like a sign of like, well, anyone can make music now. all you need is a computer.
I think it's been definitely a lot more creative now in the last 5 to 10 years.
People have access to make tunes, so not only make tunes, they can produce them, they can master them, and then they can distribute. That's the thing. Like, it's great having enough money to have a studio and all that, but distributing music. The internet has changed things.
MySpace, Facebook.
Dubstep that's fast because of that, from like 2006 dubstep around the world, and there was already people in America making and producing music like straight after around the same time when the streaming was making all this stuff. Radio is heard worldwide. People are making a tune, giving it to their mates, and then giving it to this guy over here. That's happening a lot quicker.
It's easy accessible, isn't it? You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, the internet's it's been bad for the music industry as far as sales and stuff like that, but it's opened it up to a whole other market.
Let's talk about, let's talk about the US market. The US market, as you very well know yourself, it's a massive market.
It's very hard, very, very hard to break, as everyone knows, like straight down from drum and bass to pop, up to pop,
So like, how did Smog come about?
So, I mean, dubstep there's been a natural progression. We went out there, our first time I played there was 2006, and it was an underground thing, people putting parties on because they love the music, and the only reason they knew about the music because they listened to Rinse FM online. And they could download like the sets and dubstep forums and stuff, so that really helped spread it. The internet thing kicked in, and it's gone from that to like the moment. It's just like, every time I go back, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And like, especially in LA, in California, it's massive, huge. And one of the biggest parties there is Smog. And I played for them like 2-3 times now. And every time I go there, I started off doing a smaller thing. Second time was like, okay, it's bigger. Third time was House of Blues in Beverly Hills. And the next time we're going out there again, it's going to be even bigger than that. It just seems to grow and grow and grow and grow. And we laugh, saying next time I come back, it's going to be in the baseball stadium. We was laughing about that a couple of years ago, but now we're actually like, maybe it can work. No, but it's not Tiesto, nothing like that. No, it's getting really big out there, and I think why it stands out there because people with hip hop can relate to it as well.
True.
That low slung thing to it, and they can understand it, and it's like that's starting to cross over.
West Coast type beat.
Yeah, I mean it's coming over like Chasing Status done a remix with Jay-Z. I've just done a remix with Ludacris. Wow. It's really starting to cross over, and they're starting to be interested.
Do you think America is the biggest market at the moment?
For me, the most important market for me is UK.
Yeah, but
outside UK,
Australia as well, I know that.
It's to be honest with you, we played a lot of places. Israel, Russia, Australia, New Zealand.
It's from guys
all over the place.
You play them, you tear your head off, bro. Tough. This guy, coming out of Moscow, he's like sending some tunes. You're thinking, bloody hell, she's tough. Proper hard rhythm, and you're thinking, this is a worldwide music.
It is,
into it, making a tune.
It's not a London thing, man.
That's the thing. It's going on. So it's good to hear like the music's going out, coming back. Hear the influence, how people are changing the sound. Like some of the stuff in America can be like quite hip hop influence and stuff. They're also listening to the electro stuff that's coming out. There's such a big crossover. I think it's a good time for music. There's a lot of people shuffling tunes rather than sticking to one style. And dubstep is that kind of a music where you can hear a techno edge, you can hear a house edge, you can hear a reggae thing, like Caspa said tonight. You can different sounds, and that's what keeps, for me, and a lot of people, that's what keeps dubstep fresh.
With dubstep as well, we've seen it's such an early and such a new genre. It's still yet to form or to shape to where its direction. At the moment.
That's what's lovely about it, and I think, do you know what it's done? The main thing that it's done, and I think it's really important, it's kicked music in general up the arse. And made people go, actually, what the hell is this music? What's going on here? That's dubstep and that's dubstep. It's a completely different sound. It's all under one roof. And it's made genres cross over. Drum and bass is playing dubstep now. Electro's playing dubstep. House is playing dubstep. They're playing the music. And that's how it should be. You should be playing music you enjoy. Obviously you play your sound, but throwing tunes in there that you like and actually writing stuff that's outside the box. That's what it's about.
It's about power.
And it's done that to music. It's really made people look at music a different way and put music out a different way, distribute it a different way.
Do you think dubstep has become because when garage was first popping off around 2002, it was really big, and you know, we had So Solid there, and they were really representing. And then, do you think grime has been more accessible where garage has not necessarily failed but stopped? Because with the garage it came with the whole atmosphere and the whole attitude.
It kind of put a stop on things like that, and it was like, well, the scene sort of frazzled out.
Dubstep really grime.
Well, grime and garage came with that sort of attitude.
Well, I mean, dubstep,
a lot more
kind of
accessible.
Definitely, all like friends and all working like with Rich, definitely plays all those sounds and stuff in dubstep. But I mean, dubstep's a different thing from garage and different thing from like it's not. Dubstep isn't reggae, dubstep isn't hip hop, dubstep isn't garage. It's from all of those things. And then you put all them all together and you go. And you get this sound.
That's what it is.
And it's
and you pull crowds, you sort of nice and mixed crowds. You've got your rude boys, you've got your sexy girls, you've got your posh guys.
All in the same room.
It's mixed up and they're all in the same room because they just want to hear music, and it's like vibes. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. So that's how we try and push it.
So let's talk about 2010. What can we expect from Caspa and Azlan from 2010?
big things.
Lots going on this year. It's been a busy year. It seems to be moving. We're saying today, it's moving very quick. It's March already, and you know it's moving along. There's a lot of things happening. We just put the Zion CD out.
Big one.
Which is the Dub Police thing. You can get that now. It's on iTunes and stuff. Which is like a mini album called Dub Police artists. Rod's got a Zion CD coming out as well. So and then I'm just gonna this year I'm kind of all I want to do this year is just I've got some really good gigs coming up, like gigs that like one of the gigs I'm playing at is crazy. I'm playing at Sonar Festival. I'm playing on main stage in between Dizzy Rascal and Chemical Brothers. That's like a time of how the music's changing things. You know what I mean?
True.
So I've got crazy gigs like that all the way through the year. So my thing this year is just to really enjoy myself. All I want to do, I don't want to pressure myself. I just want to make music. I want to put music out, remix tunes that I like remixing, like I've always done, and just go with the flow. You know?
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I just want to enjoy it, you know, and ride it. I'm not trying to sort of pressure myself to do it. I've got to write another album. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I just want to put music out.
Is that the way that you've done albums as well in the past? That you just decided that you're going to do that at that time and not because of maybe people are expecting it?
Yeah, like that album I put out, everybody's talking, nobody's listening. It was kind of like I didn't lock myself away to write a whole album and then not give the tunes out to anyone and then sort of release it. You know what I mean? I kind of wanted to put an album out that was quite underground sounding in like the early stages of dubstep, but it was like a collection of tunes I've been writing over the last 2 or 3 years. So there's some older stuff on there, some sort of more experimental stuff that no one's really heard. I thought, let me just put it out on a CD, an LP, and get it out there, you know what I mean? And that's what I want it to be. It is what it is. It's all about the music. Don't worry about talking about it, just listen to it, you know what I mean? So, and that's what it was. Well, my next album, I'm kind of going to go different on it. You know, I've done that underground thing.
Can you give us any clues in which direction you think we can take?
I'm just gonna do just what I've always done, just write music I like, you know. What I'm gonna do more so is probably experiment a bit more and have some different vocalists on there and just try different things. But it's still gonna be music I like. So that won't be till I think probably 2011 I've got another album out. But this year's all about putting 12s out, doing some remixes and then just rolling with that, you know. But it's gonna be DJing wise for us. It's mental. We're playing everywhere. Like coming up Friday, we've got Dub Police and Fabric, and then Saturday we're playing in LA, and then we've got New York, Miami, Chicago, Toronto, and then back home, and then we're back on tour again. Wow. So it's all over the go,
mate. Ready to go. We've got the cars running now. The cars running. We're off.
Yeah, so it's going to be a busy year. It's going to be a great year for dubstep. Like we've got some really good albums coming out this year. You know, like Screaming Banger, Magnetic Man thing. Stuff like that, so it's going to be a really positive year, and I think it's going to be the year that dubstep really makes it stand on the scene. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see a top 10 tune.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen. People saying, "Oh no, it's going to go commercial." You can't stop that. If the music's popular, that's what pop music is. Popular music, and dubstep's getting that way. There's going to be a top 10 tune, whether you like it or not. Look what LaRue done.
Yeah, that was massive.
You know, so you just got to roll with it. As long as the music's good. And you actually you're happy for it to be in the charts, so you're happy to release it. That's what it's about. Quality control. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't put stuff out there like, I don't know, but I know it'll sell, but I put it out. That's when it goes wrong. You know what I mean? Put stuff out there, you actually go, I read that. every day, you know what I mean? That's what it's about. So 2010.
Well, enough respect to you both.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck for you.
Cheers, man. Thanks, man.
This year, enough respect. In Rolaz, here with my man Caspa, right down Azlan.
Oh, do you know what I've got? I didn't say this, I've got a mix CD.
Right.
I'll tell you about that.
Yeah.
That's coming out. That's the first mix CD I've done since Fabric Live 37.
Right, cool.
2007. I've got a mix CD coming out in double days. It's called My Style. Just a CD series I'm starting with like, I'm picking producers to go on the CD, so it'll be like their style of dubstep.
Right.
It's dark or minimal, whatever. So I'm kicking off with the first one, which is going to be my sound, and that's coming out in end of May.
Guys, definitely looking out for that.
It's going to be up front, double plates.
Big.
So, cool.
Peace.
Get it in there.